Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last time we did a flyby of Eve and got a bit of science, which we are hoping to bring back to Kerbin, but it's a bit of a difficult feat at this point. I have been using what little fuel we have left to make little corrections in our orbit. As much as I can, just slowly eking our way back to Kerbin, slowly cutting down our periapsis, and I think we're almost there, but I can get us close to Kerbin. I'm not sure we have the fuel to actually stop at Kerbin, which could be an issue, because as you can see, we're very low on fuel. But I have one more maneuver left to pull off at this point, and that should hopefully get us low enough into Kerbin's atmosphere that we can slow down a bit. That's probably about our only shot at this point. So let's get on our waypoint here. It's not giving me an estimated burn time, of course. Let's just nudge that. Okay. I guess we'll move a bit closer then. It's not going to bother estimating the time. That means there's probably not much to the burn at all, other than a second or two. And I want to get this as close as I possibly can. 20 minutes. 19. Yeah, I really don't want to push this and go past the marker, because every last drop of fuel is probably going to help at this point. So, I'm sure there's probably more efficient ways to do what I'm doing. It's probably a trivial matter to get this back to Kerbin for some people. But obviously I didn't plan ahead enough and use my fuel efficiently enough, so now we're in this situation. Which is a little awkward, but let's be honest, I'm kind of used to it. And I think that's pretty close. So let's just burn. Whoa! Where does it... Okay, no, now we've screwed up a little bit. Okay, I've gone a little too far. Now were we... Now let's try decelerating. 114, no, too much. 66, I would prefer maybe 30. 46. 31, okay. So line up with that. That's close enough. I'm just going to use that waypoint and do this without actually getting to the waypoint. Let's see if I can... Oh good, the waypoint wasn't stable. There we go. Okay. Whoa! I barely touched that. And that puts us at somewhere around 30,000. Okay. The nav ball's going nuts. You know what? We're going to shut that off. You can do that. 7,000, 18,000. It still doesn't seem to know what it's doing. That may be too steep a descent, but at this point we're going to need all the slowing power that we can get. Should I quick save this? We're probably too far in at this point that I can actually undo much of the changes I've done, so I'll quick save. We are kind of at an all or nothing point right now. What is that? Oh, that's the probably the transfer stage. Interesting. A little faster. It would be really embarrassing to have hit that, wouldn't it? Get all the way back to Kerbin just to smack into your own transfer stage right then and there. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Probably badly. And, come on, there it goes. Ooh! And you're putting us at 18,000. Okay, that's going to be... that's going to be hard on the ship, I would think. And we have no ablative panels on this thing. So we could be in serious trouble, but... we really don't have any other choice if we want to actually get her here. That's a bit of an escape velocity there. I don't know where that would send her, but that would be way out into the solar system there. So let's head in here. Don't hit the moon on your way in. And we'll use the last of the fuel when we get down here at the periapsis. I'm thinking the monopropellant is not going to be enough to add any real slowing power to us, unfortunately. Okay, don't overshoot this. That would be bad. Okay, getting close. Should we get one nice little look at Kerbin before we possibly just smack into it or burn up in its atmosphere? There we go. Let's, oh, there's a nice shot, yeah. There we go. Maybe I'll use that for the thumbnail. I do like this new ship. It may not survive this mission, but I do like the design of it. A little sleeker. It's not off to a great maiden voyage, let's be honest. But alright. It's alright, it's kinda my fault. I've kinda screwed everything up. Let's be honest here. So let's see what we can do. This is probably about to suck very badly for Melzy. Let's get down here. Come on. There we go. This is probably about to get very bad. I keep saying that because I can't think of any way to actually make this any better. So, oh, is it unsafe to deploy parachutes at this speed? You're kidding. Okay, so let's use up that fuel as best we can. I don't know if that's going to help any. We're burning something off. I'm hoping that's not the parachutes. And I don't know if this is actually helping us any, but you know, we're going to try. Okay, so that's it for the gas. That could be the landing gear we're burning off. That could also be bad, but we might be okay. We have enough electric charge. Yes, we can stay on target. I don't know how you tell whether that's going to break or not. I mean, obviously that's not a good thing that those bars are there. But, what are we at? 2,600 meters a second. That's bad. But she must have an interesting view from the inside. Or not. She can just see the curve there. Alright. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think at this point, but nothing's blown up yet. So I'm somewhat almost optimistic. I don't want to say, oh damn, don't do that. Don't swing off course. It tried. I'm holding it as close as I can to the retrograde marker there. We have drogue chutes on the front here, so that will help us. But, well, we're at 12,000, 11,000 meters. Oh, are we safe to deploy these? Risky. Come on. Get safe. Safe. Thank you. How about these ones? Unsafe. Get safe. We're slowing down, though. I can't believe this. We're okay, deploy those too. Get the gear down. Holy crap, we may survive this. I'm truly shocked right now. Of course, there may still be a very steep mountainside below us that could finish this all off, but I am truly shocked that this is going to work. Hopefully. Hey, you know what we can do? We can use this thing. Atmosphere analysis. 14 science. I don't care, I'll take it. And it looks like the sun is going to rise momentarily. I could be wrong. But, wow. Okay, let's speed this a little bit. I'm not sure what kind of speed we'll come in at with this number of parachutes in this ship, because obviously this is my first chance to test it. I should probably plan ahead for this sort of thing. I should be testing these things. Oh, 5 meters a second. That's actually really good. I am happy with that. And, well, we're coming in over the land, and it doesn't look like there's mountains. I see some bit of elevation in the terrain, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any big hills, so I think we're okay. Now if we could just come down a little faster. She looks extremely calm considering the situation, but she's probably kind of worn out. She was probably freaking out over all the other stuff we were doing. That re-entry probably should not have worked. I get the feeling that we should have needed ablative panels for that. And okay, a little faster. And ooh, there we go. We have landed. I do not believe that. I am really shocked. Wow. Okay, I guess we're heading back to Space Command. Okay, back at Space Command, we made 439 science off that mission. Damn. That is wonderful. And let's see, Melzy has earned herself a very long vacation. Mind you, she pretty much had a very long vacation up there in space. I didn't look to see how long she was out there, but it was a very long time. Let's check science, shall we? We have 530 points to spend. We can do something with that. Start here. Okay, don't really need any of that stuff. I kind of like these. The modular girder adapters, but I don't really need them for anything. A grabber. I don't really have a use for that right now. More aircraft parts. We could make some kind of reusable craft for going up to orbit. Might want to start on a space station at some point, I suppose. That's basically more of the same stuff. What else we got? Nothing there I really need. What's this thing? Don't really need that. I mean, I guess the docking port would probably be useful if I wanted to build, say, a space station or something. But, you know what? I think we'll grab a couple of these space plane things. And it's not going to get us much more in the way of science, but it might give us something interesting to do for an episode or two. What do we got over here? Oh, bigger wheels. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that there. What do we got here? Surface scanning module and survey scanner. I'm guessing that's good for science. What do we got? Nothing. Oh, little antenna and a seismic accelerator. Now we're good. And big solar arrays. I would like those. Radiators, basically. Fuel cells. Haven't used those. And another battery. I'm just generally looking at whatever's available. What is this? Huh. Interesting. Mobile processing plant. Okay. Alright, let's go with the space plane stuff and see what we can make out of this. 160 for that. 160 for that. That leaves us with 200. Don't need that stuff. That's got a small docking port, does it? That'd probably be a good thing to have if we want to do a space station. So let's grab that. 54, what is that? That's 90. Okay, never mind. Alright, I'm not sure what I'm going to build just yet, but I think I will go work on that, and I will get back to you, just to kind of save you the frustration of watching me take an endless amount of time building something up. So I will get back to you in a minute. Okay, we are back. This is the Zombie Speed Bandit, version 1. It's worth mentioning at this point that the last time I messed around with jets in this game was many patches ago, probably well over a year ago, and probably only for about 5 or 10 minutes. So this could be a catastrophe waiting to happen. It's just a jet engine. It's just air breathing. There are no rockets on this. It will not make it up to orbit. So this is basically a test flight. If it works well enough, I may base an orbital design off this. But first off, we have to actually get off the ground and land it again for that to be worth the effort. We've got a crew cabin here that we can store people on if we need to get them up and down. That'll help for when we have a space station or we need to ferry people back from the moon bases. We have a docking hatch here before docking at said space station. So that would be cool. I remember enough about jets in this game to put the center of mass just ahead of the center of lift. Hopefully I'm remembering that the right way around, or we could have a disaster on our launch. But anyway, we should get in the air. We should, get to this. Let's see. Let's crank the throttle up. Jeb and Bill. I'm not sure that's the best combination for this, but what the hell? What's the worst that could happen, right? Let's crank those engines up a bit. Let the brakes off. Hope we make it off the runway. This could end badly. So let's see. Just using air-breathing engines, we should actually get much more time out of our fuel than if we were using rockets, but we will see. I'd like to lift off now. Can I lift off? Maybe a little? No? Come on. That's bad. Oh, there we go. We have air. Get rid of the gear. Okay, that's not so bad. We slow down a little bit, just to make sure we don't go too fast. I seem to remember quite a ways back in one of the patches for aerodynamics and whatnot, they were showing videos of people going too fast in their airplanes and just disintegrating with them. So I would prefer to avoid that. And yes, I put a couple of drogue chutes on there to help, just in case we're going much too fast when we try to land this thing. That may not make a difference. The landing may be beyond saving. We will see, because I haven't tried to land something like a jet in this game, well, for an extremely long time, and it did not go well the first time. Just so you know. So there is an old airfield out here at this island. I think we'll just skip over there and take a look. I'm not going to land at that one. We'll go back and land at the main base, but let's see. We are getting some serious aerodynamic effects here. Now, let's just slow down a little bit. And we're still speeding up just a touch. There we go. Let's try half speed. Like I said, I do not want to see my wings suddenly ripping off. That will tend to ruin your day. Well, that would ruin Bill's day. Jeb, I'm not sure about. He'd probably enjoy that. He'd probably love to find out what it's like to ride on a lawn dart. Is this, no, we're still going up. We're still gaining altitude, so I guess we're doing alright. I keep hitting the wrong buttons there to rotate. I'm used to flying with joysticks, not keyboard, when it comes to aircraft in an atmosphere, so. But then I'm also used to playing World War I flight sims, so I find those more interesting. Modern flight sims, you know, you see a little pixel on your radar, you press a button, missile fires off, guy's dead, you never even saw him. World War I flight sim, you need tactics. You've got to, you know, trade speed for altitude and altitude for speed, and your machine guns are so inaccurate, you have to get close enough to basically shove the machine gun into the guy before you can actually hit him with it, so I find those more interesting to play. We should put a little more speed back on. Get some altitude, turn around. This is not bad so far. I'm not sure how this design would do screaming back down from orbit, but so far it's working alright. I don't know. I don't have the science, obviously, to get those engines that can switch back and forth between air-breathing and rockets. But, so we would basically have to have rocket engines and jet engines on the same plane, separately, which means we would have to have a way to switch between them, which I would think is going to be kind of awkward. But, we'll have to see on that. So I'll have to figure out some good way of doing that. The important part for now is actually lining ourselves up with this runway out here and seeing if we can't actually land this thing. I'm sure there's at least a 1 in 50 chance I actually do this successfully. Shall we see what the cockpit looks like? I'm kind of curious. That's cool looking. Level out there, would you? There we go. I like that. It looks cool. Okay, let's get out of here so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Oh, no, slow down a bit. Wrong button. Alright, I think I want to go this way a bit. I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting the yaw, not the roll. Okay, we're good. And we are way too much to the left here. We need to line up this way a little more. Of course, the chances of me actually hitting that runway dead on are pretty slim. Hopefully I've got good landing gear on this thing. We could be in trouble. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, give it a little more gas then. Here we go. That's not bad. That's reasonably almost close. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, slow down a bit. Give me some gear. That's brakes. I want gear. There we go. Let's see. That's reasonably close. Watch the altitude. Okay. You'd almost think I know what I'm doing. I really don't. At least not in this game. You should be very pessimistic about what's about to happen, trust me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't wobble like that, it's not good. Okay, I think we're good. Whoa, not that much. No! Oh! Oh! Yeah. Oh crap. Oh crap. Nope. Oh! Yeah. I just needed a touch more speed and a couple more feet of altitude right there, and we wouldn't have bounced off the front of the landing runway there. Damn it. Well, that was kind of a crappy ending to the episode. We're pretty much out of time at this point, and there's not enough to go out and do that again. But I think I will refine that design for next time, and we'll see if we can't make something that will get up to orbit and back. But then that's also going to involve taking another shot at landing on a runway again, so I may have to rethink this somewhat and figure out a new technique. But anyway, hope you enjoyed watching yet more of my failure, and I'm sure there'll be more of that next time.